Welcome everybody, I'm Killzomzo, and today I'm going to be promoting a channel that I incredibly love. The reason why I keep promoting this particular channel, which is Unlockable Stories, which is a channel where me and my friend Yeshua, who goes by the name Shake on the channel, he and I it's sort of like a vlogging channel with storytelling and all this other stuff. Very nice channel, and all of it is real stories, like real things, like that happened to us in some way. So, or it's original stories, like conjoined stories, or something that are original stories that we make up. Most of the time, it's real stories that we tell, but conjoined stories are fake. So, yeah. But anyway, everything on there is told by us, it happened to us, or it's something that we made that's original. So, anyway, um, and sometimes we'll talk about crazy things like, our dreams, because our dreams can be creepy as hell. So, yeah. So today, I want to promote I want to promote the channel. I want to promote it in a way that I haven't yet. In one sec though. I came here for this piece of shit. It's actually not that bad of a car. Alright, one sec guys, I just need to find my garage. Because I'd rather travel in style. Ooh, I actually like how it looks. I don't remember ever buying this car, but it looks nice. Alright, it looks like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh, I'm not that old, young. I'm not that old. I'm singing One Republic Counting Stars, my favorite song of all time. Either way, it always gets my spirits up. Either way, so there are some dreams that I have that honestly, I will not lie. Like, since I have depression, like, they can sometimes trigger something that will make me so depressed. Some in the past have brought me to tears, but those were like about 2 years ago. Last one that brought me to tears was probably about last year, and it was pretty bad. And there are some dreams that are pretty fucked up. A lot of them I will die in. Like, I legit die in my own fucking dreams. Um, for instance, the one that always haunts me to this day, um, it's not a dream. It's actually a memory. Um, was when I know you guys won't believe me. No, you won't. You guys probably won't believe me, but I swear to God, on everything I have, this is true. I'm a baby. Bear with me. It's not a dream. It's a real life memory. I swear to God. So please bear with me. Alright? So I'm a baby in a crib. Just laying there. And the crib is probably right there. See? Right there by where the door would be. Except, the crib would actually be over there at that edge. And the door would be on this side of the crib. Basically, be where my feet would be on the crib. You get the point. But either way, it doesn't make a difference. So either way, I'm looking at the door. And there's a figure standing at the door, and it's like a dark figure, so you really can't make out the face, and all you can see is red eyes. Now, of course, you can just dismiss that and just be like, oh, that's nothing and all. Well, you see, when I brought that up to my mom about 2 years ago, um, her response is not like that. Her response is that it's about time you knew. And you don't start off any conversation saying it's about time you knew. The fuck you mean? That's something you should say about when we're running out of, like, Fruity Pebbles at home. It's about time you knew. What happened? We ran out of Fruity Pebbles. You don't say that when I tell you that there might be a ghost trying to kill me. Now, reason that she said it like that. Yeah. Um, reason why she said it like that. Uh, the Centauro. Anyway, reason why she said that. She said one day that she came into my room when I was a baby, And the way I described the house that I was in when I was in that flashback or whatever, she described it the exact same way. So it was the same house, okay? Now, what she said is that um, she she came to my crib and because she heard crying from a baby, and so she came to the crib. She saw when she saw a baby standing up, so she went to go grab it like that, and she was very tired. So when she didn't grab the baby, she's like, "The fuck?" So she went again, and the baby's still crying, and she looks and she didn't grab it. So she's like, "The fuck?" And she looks down at the baby, and the baby's crying and standing up, but it wasn't me. And at this time, my sister wasn't born yet, and they weren't taking care of any other children. But I'm right there in the crib, still sleeping. So of course, this freaked the hell out of my mom. So they went to a priest, my mom and my dad, and the priest didn't make it any better. He said he said, you need to watch out because there is something that is after your son, and it wants him, and it's gonna try to take him away from you. So, yeah. Anyone says, do you believe in ghosts or demons? Hell yeah, I believe in ghosts or demons. And that is one of the main reasons why I believe in that. It's because I wholeheartedly believe in that story, both parts. I believe that what I saw in that flashback is real. I believe what my mom said about that ghost baby, or whatever the fuck it was. I believe it was real too. So of course, I believe it's real. Now, shit, I have a lot of saliva. Now back to the dreams. A lot of my dreams are more of the creepy variety. As in, like, a lot of things can happen in them. And they're not exactly always the funnest or anything. Whee! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come back down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Alright, that's not too bad. Either way. I thought it was gonna explode. So, either way, ooh, I could just start off with robbing this bank. So, either way, there are some dreams that are pretty bad. Like, I know one that I had very recently that really fucked me up. Like, beyond fucked me up. Like, it fucked me up to the point of where it's just no. Like, it really fucked me up. Um, alright, so, Marcus wants to go into the military. Me and him are really close. We basically are like brothers. We're really close, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, we are really close. Um, so in the dream, he's going to the, it's when we're older, and he's going to the military. And I keep saying, oh man, I'm gonna miss you. It's gonna suck when you're gone, because I don't want to go to the military. I want to be a director. And I guess that's what the dream was implying, that I wasn't gonna go with him. And I'm like, oh man, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna miss you. You were always so much fun and all that. And he says, why don't you come with me? And I said, what do you mean? And he says, think about it. Why don't you come with me? And we both can have fun together. Like, we can go, no, calm down with all your comments that are going to be gay. I'm talking about fun as in, like, working together. So he says, we can have fun, we can go have fun, we can defend each other. Which sounds pretty cool. And I was like, oh, that's not too bad at all. Shit. Um, that's not too bad at all. shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, so yeah, I was like, oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Because think about it. We're going in and we're defending each other. That wouldn't be too bad. So I consider it, and I was like, yeah, I'd love to help defend you, and you can defend me. That would be awesome. Keep the bromance alive. So I go into the military with him, and during our time in the military, um, we both end up getting wives, and I end up having two children, and he ends up having one child. Nothing too big or anything. And one day, there's a huge national security measure because this huge terrorist organization or whatever in Afghanistan did something. I can't exactly remember how it went, but there was some big international incident or whatever, and they were calling in all military personnel, active and retired, to deal with it because it was a very big deal, and it could result in, I believe, World War III or whatever. Not that's not a really big detail, but that's what it was basically about. So of course, me and Marcus are called in too. So me and Marcus are part of this 10-man squad. So it's us and 8 other people. I believe the group was called Delta. So we're sent in, and there is about maybe 100 terrorists inside of this big construction building. So we go in, and we may in the construction building is probably about 60 floors, whatever. Doesn't really matter. By the time we make it to almost the top, we hear that there's a hostage situation, and that there is about 4 or 5 people that are being held captive. And so, while we're going in, we've already lost all our men. The only ones left standing are me and Marcus. So we run in and we start blasting them up, and we find that the hostages are actually our wife and kids. We're running out of ammunition really fast because we used a lot of it to deal with the past terrorists. So I tell Marcus, look, all I care about is that they're safe. And I know you'll take care of them. Look, I know, I'm like, all I care about is them being safe. I know you'll take care of them, so just make sure that they get out of here safe. And he gives me a weird look and says, I'll miss you. And I said, don't worry, just don't think about it. Just go. So I toss up a flashbang, and he gets the others out of there, and I start shooting up. The main terrorist sees me, takes out a shotgun, and aims it right in my chest, and just shoots me. So I fall all the way down, and by the time I make it to the floor, Marcus is at the floor, and he's with my wife and kids and his wife and kids. So I fall and hit the floor, and I'm still partially alive, like very little. And he gets on the floor and he's like saying it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, and I end up dying in his arms. So yeah, not a fun day. Not a fun day at all. And yeah, it's not something that I really wanted to wake up to. I still remember it so vividly, and it's something that truly is haunting. It's not a fun dream. It's not something I would wish to dream about again, but I have dreamt about this dream in particular like about 3 or 4 times. Fuck! Damn it. And there's another dream I had, and it's actually worse. I had this one about a year ago, and me and Marcus had came back from the military. We had finally retired after so many years of service, and so our families were pretty close. So we decided to have a family reunion where we have both of our families come together. We decided to have the thing, I think, in Puerto Rico. So my family put aside their divorces. His family did the same thing, and we all got together to just, celebrate. We ignored all our drama from our past, ignored all the divorces, and just decided to have fun. Well, a terrorist group that we had messed with when we went to, I believe, Afghanistan, when we went there, they ended up really getting pissed because we killed a lot of their men. And they were hunting down our team. Um, and we had destroyed a lot of their team. And yeah, so, I mean, fucking Christ. Fucking Christ. Oh my god. No! I could have had it! Damn it, why did the thing have to stop? Fuck. Either way. So we had pissed off a terrorist organization, and they were hunting our team down. So they had killed most of our teammates, and me and Marcus were some of the last two to be left standing. So when we were at the family reunion in Puerto Rico, we were on some kind of island or whatever, and we were just having fun. And and the terrorist group came in. So of course me and Marcus are the most skilled when it comes to guns and combating people. So we end up grabbing our pistols and taking them on. But this is about 20 people. So they surround the area and have us surrounded. And one guy shoots Marcus in the back, sending him to the floor, and the other one shoots me in the kneecap. We killed maybe about 5 or 6 people, but there were still about 6 left. So they brought us in. Well, here we're thinking they're gonna kill us in front of our family. In all honesty, that would have been way better, because only 2 people would have suffered instead of what would have happened. What happened next was way more gruesome. They had machetes, nail guns, few kind of Swiss Army knives, blades, um, guns. You can take a guess of what they were trying to do. So yeah, they um they were planning on torturing everyone in front of us. So they made it so that we couldn't move. My kneecap was shot, and Marcus was shot in the lower back, so he's basically paralyzed. So they started off with our moms, and they said, "Which one do you prefer to live more?" And me and Marcus both look at each other and say, "Don't do this." And he says, "Don't do what?" And he stabs my mom in the shoulder. And this is so gruesome and vivid. It still gives me chills as I'm telling you the story. And I beg him please to stop. And I tell him that if he dares to hurt anyone, that they'll all pay. And he starts laughing it off and says, "Huh, in your dreams, that's not gonna happen." So, yeah, wasn't, yeah. So sorry, I got distracted. Um, Let me put that on pause. Alright, so then he says, oh, so you prefer her to be alive. So he shoots my mom in the head and throws her body right onto my lap. So, of course, a tear comes out of my eye, and I start to cry a little bit. And I say, you're going to pay for that. And he says, oh, who do you care about more? Your cousin or his cousin? So he pulls out um, his Marcus's step cousin, Janae, and he pulls out my cousin, Nachi. Says, who do you choose more? Personally, I dislike them both. So I said, just don't touch them. It'll be better for you if you don't touch them. And he says, who would you rather die? Someone of not your family or someone of your family? And Marcus looks at me and says, just do it. So I choose Nachi. And he says, aw, that's nice. He looks at Nachi and shoots her in the head. So he starts to torture them. Starts to torture my family members and Marcus's family members. Remember, I consider these people to be my family as well. So, it's not fun to watch someone that you consider to be family, to be gutted, heads ripped off and shot right in front of you. No matter how much I tried to wake myself up from the dream, I couldn't wake up, and it sucked. I hated every minute of that dream. I still do. There's a lot of dreams that I have that are horrible. Like another one was, I was home one day and my wife comes to me. And my wife comes to me, and it's funny how it starts. Because she says, honey, I need to tell you something. Of course you don't start off with saying a conversation like that, but whatever. She says, honey, I need to tell you something. And I said, tell me anything, I'm fine. You can tell me anything you want, I'm fine. Tell me, go ahead. She says Marcus was shot in the head multiple times trying to defend his wife. And I asked how he got shot. And there was a robber when they were sleeping in their house. He took the bullet for his wife. No one knows why the guy was after the wife, but he took the shot for her. And she's one of those people that was like, it should have been me. Shouldn't have been him. So we go to the hospital, and of course, I am not in the best state of mind because I just lost someone I believed was really close, and it honestly hurt. So, to know that you lost a friend like that, it still sucks. And, um, yeah, it wasn't fun. And I think I just started a forest fire. Anyway, um, ew, I had to swallow. Ew. So he died, and we went to the hospital. I was not in the best state of mind. Started yelling at my wife, and I end up getting her mad to the point where she says, I can't take it anymore. You've been very depressed since he died, and you're taking it out on us. I can't deal with this anymore. So she can't take the sorrow anymore, so she leaves me. Might I add, all on the same day. And then my parents were found dead. Apparently were dead for a week, but no one wanted to tell me. And on top of that all, I lose my job. I am said to be losing my house soon because they lost one payment. Um and then a lot of my closest friends that I had trusted a lot more than almost anyone else betrayed me and let out that kind of information that shouldn't be let out to the world. All of that happened in one day and it wasn't fun. So imagine that all happening to you in just one day. Yeah, I kind of experienced that in a dream, so it's not that. Let me just tell you, it's not fun. It's not fun. All right, that's for you fucking exercising. Might I add, that's a really good shot. Damn, I shot him in the wing. That motherfucker went down. Let's see if I can get another one. Be that lucky. Takes precise precision. There, I got him. Alright, guys. With that, I bring this great video to a close, even though it was more depressing than anything else. This video is dedicated to unlockable stories. We will be returning to that channel hopefully soon. If not, it will be returning in summer. Because we were able to do so many videos of that in the summer. So it will probably return in summer if it doesn't return sooner. And if it returns sooner, then we will try our best to keep it consistent like we used to. And I'll do my best not to do solo vids on that channel, because it's better when we have Yay Short Marcus. So with that, guys, bring this wonderful video to a close. Don't forget to like this video if you did. Don't forget to share this wonderful video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Enter the Dragon for awesome more gaming content. Don't forget to subscribe to the other channels in the description below. With that, guys, I bring this wonderful video to a close. I am KillZomZone, and I am out for now. Peace. Oh, fuck.